Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a juicy topic. Do we expect too much from our partners? The myth of the perfect relationship. Whether you're in a relationship as a boyfriend-girlfriend or a husband-wife, myths are something that sneaks into all of our lives at some point. Now, who here hasn't daydreamed about that flawless relationship where your partner knows exactly what you want, when you want it? It's like expecting them to be a mind reader, a therapist, a personal chef, and the funniest person in the world, all wrapped in one. It sounds ridiculous when we say it out loud, but hey, we've all been there, right? The idea of the perfect partner has been shaped by Hollywood and fairy tales. We've been told, culturally, that love means fireworks and butterflies 24/7. But reality? It's a lot more like Netflix marathons in your pajamas and arguing about who's taking out the trash. And yet, we often feel disappointed when things don't live up to that cinematic version of love. In boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, expectations can get a little wild. Take this: he thinks a romantic weekend means playing video games together. She thinks it's a surprise dinner with rose petals on the table. And both of them are low-key wondering why the other doesn't. Just get it. From a psychological perspective, men and women are wired a bit differently when it comes to emotional needs. Men often prioritize physical connection, while women may seek more emotional bonding. Now, that doesn't mean one is better than the other, it's just how we're built. But these differences can lead to some pretty unrealistic expectations. Like, let's say you expect your boyfriend to text you all day long and tell you how much he misses you every 15 minutes. Newsflash, he's probably thinking, if I do that, she's gonna think I'm clingy. On the flip side, if she wants to talk about feelings and he just responds with, it's cool, don't worry about it. Guess who's in the doghouse? Yep. Now let's move over to the husband-wife dynamic. Things change here, don't they? You're not just trying to impress each other anymore. You're balancing careers, family responsibilities, and maybe even kids. The stakes are higher, and so are the expectations. Historically speaking, marriage was once more of a practical arrangement, families united for social or economic reasons. But today, we want everything in one partner: a best friend, a lover, a co-parent, and sometimes even a business partner. That's a tall order for anyone. Let's not forget the biological side of things. Once you're living together, that rush of excitement starts to fade over time. No more butterflies when you see them walk in the door, just the sound of them asking, did you pay the electricity bill yet? Blame it on brain chemistry. Our bodies simply can't sustain that high forever. And yet, we expect the thrill to last for decades. So, what happens when we expect too much from our partners? Well, folks, it can take a toll on both your mental and physical health. Mentally, constantly feeling like your partner isn't living up to your expectations can lead to disappointment, frustration, and sometimes even resentment. It's like you're running on an emotional treadmill, getting nowhere. And for the partner being judged, it's a hit to their self-esteem. They feel like they're always falling short. Physically, stress from unmet expectations can lead to real problems: headaches, lack of sleep, maybe even a few more wrinkles than you signed up for. It's no wonder some relationships start to fall apart under the weight of it all. Okay, so why do we place these sky-high expectations on our partners? Some of it comes from social media, those Instagram perfect couples that always seem to be on vacations or giving each other expensive gifts. We compare our everyday lives to their highlight reels, which can make us feel like our relationships are lacking. Another reason is psychological patterns formed from childhood. Maybe you grew up seeing your parents' relationship as flawless, or maybe you have a checklist of what your ideal partner should look like. These early experiences shape our beliefs, and they're hard to shake off. Now, don't worry, there's good news. When we drop the idea of perfection and start appreciating our partners for who they actually are, amazing things happen. Boyfriend-girlfriend relationships become less about constant validation and more about just enjoying each other's company. For married couples, you might find that taking the pressure off leads to better teamwork, communication, and yes, even intimacy. Once you realize your partner doesn't have to be perfect, you give them the space to be themselves, flaws and all. So, here's my take. Expecting your partner to be everything for you is like ordering a pizza and expecting it to also be a salad, dessert, and a Michelin star meal. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. Instead, focus on communication. Talk to your partner about what you both need, and be willing to compromise. Relationships are a give and take, and sometimes you'll both fall short, and that's okay. The key is to manage those expectations and focus on what truly matters: mutual respect, love, and understanding. If you enjoyed this video and it gave you a few aha moments, give it a thumbs up. Share your thoughts in the comments. What's one unrealistic expectation you've had in your relationship? And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on love, life, and everything in between.